Kamaru Usman says that Alex Pereira is not number one pound for pound, and here's why. You can stand and knock everybody out. Guys who aren't moving, guys who aren't shooting on you, guys who aren't testing your grappling. But that doesn't mean you are number one pound for pound. Show me your pound for pound. Go out there, take the next guy down, get on top, full mount, switch up, arm bar on top. I disagree with this. I agree that Alex Pereira is not number one pound for pound, and I agree that Alex Pereira's fans are essentially glazing him and anointing him to a status that he has not earned. Like, he's not a top 5 GOAT. He's not even a top 10 GOAT. And I have a video previously saying that. Go check that one out. This isn't about that. As for what he's saying, go show me your pound for pound by taking the next guy down. No, sir. Alex Pereira does what he does. It's on his opponent to go in there and take him down. It's on the opponent to, mix it up with him. It's not Alex's fault that all of these guys know. You know what I mean? They know that he's a world champion kickboxer from not like an Andrew Tate world champion kickboxer either. He's at the highest level glory kickboxing world champion, As legit as they come. And they still go in there, like Jamal Hill, for example, who tells Demetrius Johnson, no, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to go in there and knock him out. And DJ goes, ha 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 ha, and starts laughing in his face because of how ridiculous it is. Mixed martial arts is so beautiful as a sport because there's so many different ways to win and avenues to win. It's not just, you could be the smaller guy. You could be the slower guy, but have more timing. You could be the faster guy. You could be the stronger guy. Like, there's so many different ways and advantages that you could use. You could be the guy who decides to take it to the clinch and dirty box people like Randy Couture back in the day. There's so many different avenues and routes to victory. But Alex Pereira is striking. Alex Pereira likes to kick the legs. He likes to throw, head kicks, those switch knees that he throws, that left hook. He likes to strike. Why should he have to go out there and take someone down? You know what I'm saying? Why should he have to put himself where he's uncomfortable? That's the job of the opponent. Kamaru Usman was a wrestler who fell in love with his hands. That's the truth. And it happens to a lot of people. It's, a story as old as time. These guys go in there, I can name a few people. Josh Koscheck, like there's people out there, if you look back, you'll see grapplers who have knockout power, and they get a taste of that knockout power. Gray Maynard's another one. They get a taste of that knockout power, and they fall in love with it, and they kind of forget what brought them to the dance. And that, to me, doesn't prove anything. Like, do what you're good at, bro. Do what you're good at. Khabib never had to go in there and, okay, I'm going to strike with Conor for all 5 rounds. I'm not going to take Conor down because I want to prove that I'm the number one pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. This is a bad take from Kamaru Usman. It just is what it is. Last thing, pound for pound means someone who can transcend weight classes. Someone who, there's actually, it's such like it's a fantasy thing, right? It's a talking point, ultimately. We like talk sports. We love discussing our favorite sports, our favorite fighters and players and all these things. And we have fun talking about it. But that's all it is. It's just fantasy. It's fun to talk about. The truth is, we'll never really know who's the best pound for pound. Especially if you want to pick like Islam Makhachev, because it's like, and I only say that because he's a lightweight. That's what I mean to say. Like, if you pick a lightweight fighter, it's like, okay, well, heavyweight smashes him. But the idea is, what if Islam was a heavyweight? But that's a ridiculous idea because Islam moves the way he does because he's a lightweight. You get what I'm saying? Islam has the speed on his shot that a heavyweight could never have. Islam, you know what I'm trying to say here, guys? It's just different. Now, I think the only way you could do it and measure it, actually, is by success in different weight classes. Demetrius Johnson, for example, I never bought into the fact that he was pound for pound best, because at flyweight he was tremendous. But when he did fight early in his career, granted he was still working a construction job and things like this, but he fought Dominic Cruz and he got ragdolled. You know what I'm saying? He was not a champion at 135 pounds. Couldn't hack it. 125 he was. That's just the name of the game. One of the greatest champions we've ever had, you know? Let it be that. Islam Makhachev, if he wants to be pound for pound, he got to move up. Alex Pereira has a better claim than Islam does. Islam would need to move up and fight Leon Edwards and a couple of people there. Alex Pereira has done that. He won the title at middleweight against one of the all-time greatest middleweight champions of the world. And he won the title at light heavyweight. Granted, light heavyweight's probably the weakest it's been ever. But with that said, he could also go up to heavyweight and win at heavyweight. Like, that's a realistic possibility. That's not crazy. That's not a shot in the dark and things like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree. It doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent.